You're watching Alert Desk USA. I'm Rachel Pierce. Let's get straight to the facts. The Supreme Court on Monday sided with the Trump administration, granting its request to stay a lower court's injunction that had blocked deportations to third countries without prior notice. The ruling marks a near-term win for Trump's immigration crackdown as his administration pushes forward with aggressive removal efforts in his second term. In a 6-3 decision, the justices paused U.S. District Judge Brian Murphy's order requiring the administration to keep certain migrants in U.S. custody until they received a reasonable fear interview. This process allows migrants to explain any fear of persecution or torture if deported to a country not explicitly named in their removal order, also called a third country deportation. Justices Sotomayor, Kagan, and Jackson dissented, with Sotomayor blasting the ruling as a gross abuse of the court's equitable discretion, arguing the Supreme Court stepped in before lower courts could manage the high-stakes litigation properly. The dispute began when a group of migrants challenged their deportations to countries including South Sudan, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and others reportedly targeted in the Trump administration's new wave of removals. Judge Murphy's ruling did not outright stop deportations to third countries, but required the government to follow constitutional safeguards and ensure migrants were given a fair chance to explain why they fear being sent there. Solicitor General D. John Sauer argued to the Supreme Court that Murphy's ruling prevented removal of some of the worst illegal aliens, describing how some migrants were transferred to a military base in Djibouti to await interviews. This Supreme Court intervention comes amid ongoing lower court challenges, accusing the Trump administration of violating due process by secretly deporting migrants without proper notice or chance to challenge their removals in court, a practice judges have struck down multiple times since Trump returned to office. The White House, meanwhile, has dismissed the lawsuits as political obstruction by so-called activist judges and continues to insist that illegal immigrants do not have the same rights to delay deportation. Lawyers for the migrants claim that, despite Murphy's order, people from countries like Vietnam and Myanmar were wrongly slated for deportation to South Sudan, which they say blatantly violated the court's instructions. While the High Court's decision allows removals to proceed for now, the broader legal fight over Trump's hardline immigration enforcement is far from over, and more challenges are expected as the administration doubles down on rapid deportations. This is Rachel Pierce, and you've been watching Alert Desk USA, where the facts come first. Stay safe, stay informed.